Alright, now in part 3 we look at example 3, and you can check with me if you want to know if you got your quick check right. I can look it up, see if you got that answer okay. Example 3, what do we have now? We have a square. How do I know it's a square? All the sides are marked equal. They should have some right angles in here in the corners to show you it's a square, but that's good enough. And what else? We don't have the length as an expression, x minus 1. So pay attention to this one and the answers that come out from here. Since we have a variable expression, you know, it's not like we're going to solve for x or anything. Our answers are going to be variable expressions. For instance, the length is x minus 2. The width is the same, x minus 2 on a square. All the sides are the same. So area, we saw that we take the length of the side to the second power. So we take x minus 2 to the second power, which really means x minus 2 times x minus 2. Now we use FOIL. Maybe you remember it from Algebra 1, otherwise you get a review here. You take the first thing times this first thing. X times x is x squared. Then we're going to take this x times this minus 2, which makes minus 2x. Next, we take this second thing in the first parentheses, the negative 2, and we multiply it times the first thing here. Negative 2 times x is another negative 2x, or minus 2x. And then last, the negative 2 here times the negative 2 there gives us positive 4. And now the last thing to do is to combine these like terms here. Let's see if we can get rid of that. So the like terms are the x's here, not the x squared, but the negative 2x and negative 2x really make negative 4x. So we replace that with the minus 4x, and the final expression looks like this: x squared minus 4x plus 4. And what is that? That was the area. Okay, taking that side and squaring it. X minus 2 times x minus 2. Now the perimeter, again, is what? For a square, we take 4 times the side. There's 4 sides that are the same, so we just take 4 times whatever one side is. That side was x minus 2, so you got to have it in parentheses. You're multiplying it times both of these things. So it's like using the distributive property here. 4 times x is 4x, and then the 4 times the minus 2 is minus 8. So we have the 4x and then the minus 8, and that is our perimeter. It's not some number. We can't solve for x, and there will be other problems where they give us more information. We might be able to solve for x. But here we just get variable expressions for all our answers. Next, you've got quick check number 2. So this is the end of this video. The next link on your website should be for quick check 2, where you'll do the problem on paper and then enter the answers online for me into the Google form. All right, see you in a little bit.